Hey guys, it's Calculating Genius, and this is the Canon Powershot sd600. This thing was released around March 7th of 2006 at a MSRP of around $250, but ended up going for more like $350. This thing was pretty feature packed for its price, and CNET has a lot to say about it, but I also do have a lot to say about this. I got this for $5 at a garage sale. It originally belonged to an old lady who was just getting rid of all of her stuff pretty much at a garage sale. And it was just sitting there for $5, so I decided to pick it up because I can never really find like enough camera shots. You can never have enough camera angles, and it's always handy to have a backup in case one goes dead. Or this thing can also just be a very nice pocketable size, so I can just carry it around everywhere I want. The camera I'm filming with, the Vixia, it's pretty big. I mean, doesn't really look quite right in my pocket because it's cylindrical shape. Yeah, so this thing could be a very viable option if you wanted to just be something portable. Being at a basic price, this thing also has some pretty basic features. It basically had video function, photo function, that's it. You can customize it a little bit, but it basically only adds like a little filter over it, like if you select any of the real options in any of the menus. One thing sort of interesting about this is the I/O this thing has. Of course it has an SD card, has a maximum of 2 gigabytes because it was literally the first generation of SD cards. The next generation could hold 32, but as you can see, this is 2 gigs. So you can only record like 15 minutes, or you can take about 1,000 photos so this thing fills up. It also depends on what settings you choose and stuff, so yeah. Some of the other I/O on this thing has a analog out and also has an USB out. The USB out you can use like connect this thing to your home network and read directly off the SD card if you wanted to do that. AV out comes in the form of a 3.5mm jack for some inexplicable reason. Why? I don't know. I actually tried plugging my headphones into this and I just got a bunch of weird static noises, so yeah, there's that. I don't know why they implemented the video out in such a weird form, but it's there in case you can use it. Was this thing really like a pro camera or anything? Well, of course not. This thing was only $400 or so when it came out. This thing was marketed towards the general consumers and low-end people who literally just needed this. You could get much more in like some sort of really The basic specifications of the things are, this thing has a 6 megapixel sensor. I think it's manufactured by Sony. I'm not exactly sure. It might be Canon's own proprietary weird sensor. This thing has a 3x optical zoom. As you can see, it goes in and out according to how much you zoom in. It has ISO settings. You can record video on this. The video is at 480p. And pictures go at a max quality of 2K or 2000 pixels about vertical resolution. There are several different modes that you can pick from. In the video settings, you can pick from standard, color swap, color accent, compact, and fast frame rate. So you can do a lot of stuff with this camera. Compact is basically the lowest settings that's possible on this camera. Fast frame rate is for like really fast moving objects that shoots at about 60 FPS. but it shoots at a low resolution of 240p, so it's pretty much just for filming sports. You really don't want to use a 60 FPS option, anything else. Now I've just been talking about the features and stuff, but you guys want to actually see how this thing looks, right? So I'm going to throw up some sample images on screen right now.